So for the final project of computational thinking, we tried to choose a topic that was interesting, original, and fun for everyone in the team. And that's why we chose a topic that was how much of a loving person the user is. And we based some questions of the poll on a BuzzFeed quiz that we found. And the team knows that BuzzFeed might not be like the best source material, but we tried to use the freedom that we were given in order to make the poll as fun as we could. And also for the options of the questions, we tried to put like actions that could be related to a loving, caring, and understanding person, and that's how it determined how much of a caring and loving person the user is. For this, I'm going to be explaining the input, calculations, decisions, loops, and output of the poll. So this is our poll, and it is titled, Are You a Loving Person? For it, we use as variables the user's answers to the 15 questions, as well as the total of points added. Now, the input of the code is to ask the user to choose an option from the displayed ones in each question. This function can be seen in every single question. For example, right here, here, and also here. We use the input function for this to work. Now, for the calculation, we gave different amount of points to each option. If the user chose answer A, 4 points will be added to the total. If they chose answer B, 3 points. C, only 2 points, and D, 1 point. Now, in each question, points were added to the total according to the given answer, and we use the same variable to save them as the user progressed in the questions. At the beginning, the total had a value of 0, and these calculations can be seen right here and also here. They are present in every single question too. Now, for the decisions, these were present in two parts of the poll. When we wanted to determine how many points were going to be added to the total, which can be observed right here, and this system was previously stated, which is related to the amount of points added, and also when we wanted to determine in what range the user was located. If the total was from 0 to 15, they were not loving at all. 16 to 30, they were rarely loving. 31 to 45, usually loving, and 46 to 60, loving all the time. We used the if, elif, and else function for these decisions to work too. Now, the loops were present when we wanted to verify the answer given. We used the while function, and if the option given was not A, B, C, or D, the code would display an error message and repeat the question. This will be repeated until the option was between the given ones. And this function can be observed too right here and also here. Now finally, the output of the code was to display the range in which the user was, as well as a brief description of it. It is seen here until the end. This being explained, now I'm going to be showing you how the complete poll works. So now I'm going to be testing the code to show there are no mistakes in it, and of course the options vary from the user, so these are my options chosen. So after testing the code, I can say that there could be some improvements done. It was a very long code and it was very repetitive too. So maybe we could have added like functions that could have helped us like shorten it a little bit, or like putting the calculations already at the beginning and using like more variables. But apart from that, I think it was a very well done code. We didn't have a lot of errors when we were doing it, and I think that was very important. And also, this final project helped us a lot in the development of our computational thinking, because since the beginning we were told to identify the input and the output and the variables, and also to make the algorithm. So we were doing like we were using like our critical thinking, and we were going like step by step, and this helped us a lot too. And also I can say that this also helped me like working in teams, because we were a very good team actually. We divided information really good, well, like the questions really good, and everyone worked in time, and everyone was trying to help others and to finish as fast as we could. So it was a very well team. All of us collaborated, and finally I could say that this project was really fun to do. And I really enjoyed like coding everything. It was a fun experience, and yeah, that was my reflection for the key activity.